Welcome to another exciting edition of Culprit's Cows. I'm going to show you how to hack Ravensword with Gamekiller. Gamekiller is a great hack tool. You do have to have your device rooted. You can find a good copy of Gamekiller if you look on the internet pretty easily. So what you do here is I'm going to show you. I have first of all, let me go into the game here. I have 250 gold. I just started the game and they gave me 250 gold to start. And you go to your game. I actually have just barely installed it, so I didn't even set it up yet. Gamekiller, granted, super user. That means that you're rooted and you have super user. After you do such, you can barely see here. It has a little dog emblem, and I'm going to click on it. If you didn't see that again, it's right in the middle of the screen. See how it's following everything? It's like a little dog's face. You click on it here, you already know what you're looking for. I'm going to go to one where you can see the gold here. 250 gold, that's what we're going to search for. If you go over here to search, click it. If you know the exact number, if you don't know the exact number, you would not use this method. You would actually look for variables and changes in a number, but since we know the gold, this is an easy one. As long as these games are not saved on the server side, you can do this. You can change the gold, the stats of anything basically that has a number that moves up and down. As long as you can find the number and verify that it's moved up or down, you'll search it. Now this takes a long time. I'm going to go ahead and let this go, and I'm going to keep the video going just so you guys can see how long. I've seen it take so long before, like literally 5 minutes, set down my phone and walk away. It's got to search every single number dealing with 250 in the entire game, and it'll take a long time. And what you do after this is you'll spend some of that money, or you'll either spend it or you can maybe find some more money and make the value go up or down, and then search for that next value, and it'll take all the previous numbers that it found. It'll have sometimes 10,000 numbers that are 250 that match you in the game. But by putting the next value, it'll keep on eliminating more of those, because not all of those values will stay with it, because they are not the gold that you're looking for. So the values will change drastically to whatever, emulating whatever that they're actually representing. This takes a long time sometimes, but you know, it's worth it. It's a lot easier than going through the game and mining out 250,000 gold or whatever you want. But it works for stats, it works for special skills if they give you skill points. Now that with those, you know, sometimes you have to search a number of times before it finds the exact same one, so you want to make sure you can build up as many of those skills and not use them on your character, so you have plenty to keep on searching for with the search engine. So if you got a low level game, you know, just beat a bunch of levels and don't use those skills yet. When you have about like 5 or 6, 7, 8 skill points, then maybe you can search it, because when you're looking at low value numbers like a 5 or a 6, it's going to have a lot of matches, and it's going to take an extremely long time to find all those matches at the beginning search. Like 250, it's still going to find a lot, but 5 or 6 or 7 or something like that, oh my god, it'd take forever. But it does work. Alright, oh, I accidentally clicked something. I'm just going to pick no. So this is, it found, wow, 369,135 matches for this. So we're just going to go ahead and click this out box to get out. I'm going to go here to talk to this guy. Nice, sir. I'm going to trade. And let's say I'll just go ahead and sell something. I'm going to sell this sword. Who cares? I'll buy a new one. $325. Now, since I have 325, I'm going to search again, and I'm going to search for 325. Now, it's not going to take near as long, but it can take some time since it still had 369,000 searches. But I'm going to go through here, search all these out. It's the best way to hack your game, as long as it's not, you know, saved on the server. It's going to take its time. If you don't like my voice, go ahead and skip along. You'll see when it changes. This is the method, and I'll show and prove that it works. There are other applications. This is called Gamekiller. They've also got one called Gamekiller. It's a pretty good one if you can get it to work. There's several of these ones, actually. This basically finds it the old school way, like the Game Genie back on the SNES, if any of you are old enough to remember that. Come on. It takes forever. It seems to be worth it though, man. Like I said, you can change a lot of values, not have to work through it. Spend 15-20 minutes doing this is a lot easier than leveling up. Alright, it only found 2 matches out of all of them. It shows me 1, but it says 2. I'm gonna go to that. I'm gonna save this address as money. Alright, now I'm going to pick this save icon up here at the top, so they get the different icons. The save icon, it'll show the 325. I'm going to change that to, let's say, 325,000. And I'm going to save it. Then I'm going to click it, make sure it's clicked on. Then click off this top right button, exit out. And say, go ahead and sell something else, and it'll show me my money. Sell. Yeah, now as you see it says 325050. So we're going to go to buy. As long as I have this code on, it'll also keep all kinds of money there. This guy only sells meat. I want to buy something that's worth a shit. Plus, if you haven't got to see this game, this is like Morrowind for Android, man. It's a pretty good game. It runs nice, real smooth. Not the best graphics, not the worst. Definitely a playable, good game. Name of this is Ravensword. Yeah, greetings to yourself. Let's see here. So I just started the game. It's maybe been how long this video is going right now? A couple minutes. And I can buy anything I want, man. The best of everything. And there you go. The game is completely hacked. It's my shit. My badass game. There you go. Let me go ahead and exit out of here and see how badass I could look. Quit. That's a shitty one, my bad. That's the good one. Sorry. Shitty looking helmet, if you ask me. But, as you see, I'm now a badass. Alright, man. This is the game. Badass as fuck. You should try it out. Ravensword, if you want to hack it, this is how you hack it. I used Gamekiller, man. Have your device rooted. If you don't know how to root your device, look it up. Shit, it's easy as shit. It's all over Google. But until next time, man. Culprit's Chaos.